Hi everyone, and welcome to Cynthia's Pandemic Kitchen. It is almost June and we are still sheltering in place here in New York City, and we have gone through many different phases. First, fear, preparation, confusion, depression, boredom, and a lot of us are now practicing self-care. And as the rest of the country is opening up for business, we are trying to find ways to stay healthy and keep our health when we get ready to open up as well. So today's episode is going to focus on immunity boosters. And I'm going to share two recipes that are time honored and have variations through many different cultures for their healing properties that are also backed up by science. They are chicken soup and ginger tea. So let's wash our hands.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now my hands are squeaky clean. Won't you come and cook with me?
Here's our list of ingredients. 3 chicken thighs, 3 chicken legs, 2 carrots, 2 stalks of celery, zucchini, 3 potatoes, onion, garlic, 3 corn, cilantro, and lemon to finish off the soup. And of course, some olive oil for sautéing your vegetables. First thing I'm going to do is prep my pot. Turn on the heat. And add about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Then I'm going to season the chicken with salt, pepper, and adobo. When the oil is hot, I'm going to add the chicken pieces. We're going to turn over the chicken. We're going to cut half an onion, and then we're going to dice it into small pieces. We're going to push our onion to the side, and we're going to peel some garlic. And since we're just going to mince it, it's already crushed up a little bit from that hit. And garlic is really good for you. So now I'm going to remove the chicken from the pot. And it's not cooked all the way through, and that's fine, because it's actually going to cook through in the soup. Right? So basically what we're just trying to do is get some of this chicken flavoring onto the pot, so that when the vegetables saute, you have all those like good bits of chicken in there. Alright, I'm going to lower the heat. I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. You see if I have to scrape any little bits. It's hot, so be careful. If there are any little bits of chicken, scrape them off, and that will flavor your soup. You can add your onion. And the reason we reduce the heat is because we don't want the onion to burn. So then we're going to add the garlic. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to peel the carrots and the potatoes. You can also keep the skin of your vegetables if you like. There is some nutritious value in the skin. I don't buy organic, so I'm going to peel my veggies. Alright, so I'll see you in a bit. Now, like I said, we're just going to dice everything to the size that you want. Some people like to do rounds like this. I actually prefer to do kind of like halves. So I just feel like it's easier to eat. I do little like half moons like this. With my potatoes, I just cube them.
In general, you just want to cut your pieces pretty evenly so that they cook evenly. So the potatoes and the carrots are like the vegetables that take the longest to cook. So I'm going to put those into my pot now. I'm going to increase the heat just a little bit because I had lowered it so I didn't burn the onions and the garlic. Now I'm going to dice my zucchini. Actually, I'm not going to dice it. I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the carrots. I'm going to make like half moons. And I'm going to do large dice of celery. Now we'll put these into the pot. All right, give everything a stir. Adjust your heat if you need to. Either increase it or lower it depending on what's going on with your veggies. Now that you have all your veggies in there, what you're gonna do is just season with a little salt and pepper. Remember, season as you go. What would also be good in here if you have, casualty, a little bit of thyme is good. Okay, so everything is sauteing nicely, and let me just show you what this looks like. It's just like all the little like chicken bits and herbs, and everything's just like, you know, playing real nice with each other. All right, so it's time to add our water. You want to make sure to cover all the vegetables. What we're gonna do is add our chicken from before. Now it's not cooked all the way through, remember? We knew that. So now we're just gonna put it back in, and it's gonna cook with all the veggies. It's gonna make that amazing broth. There's a little like chicken juice in there. Make sure you use that. What I'm gonna do is increase the heat a little bit. I'm gonna add a couple of bay leaves. Is that really a bay leaf? Oh my God. A little bit more salt and pepper because we added the water. We're gonna shuck this corn like so. Right, I'm gonna do it to all the pieces. Shuck it. Shuck it good. Anyway, you shuck your corn. You just break it in half like this. Put it in there. Very simple. So that will cook all the way through. We're gonna cover this. And then I'll show you how to serve it later on when it's ready. Look at how amazing this looks. You see the chicken is just falling off the bone. It's amazing. So beautiful color. So basically, when you serve it, you know, of course you want like a piece of corn, right? Put some veggies in there. We're going to cut some lemon, and we'll add some additional goodness, some extra vitamin C, and some cilantro. Just tear it up. You have your chicken soup. Doesn't that look amazing? So, okay, I know what you're thinking. Chicken soup, I love chicken soup, but it is almost June, it is summer, and I do not want to eat chicken soup. First of all, you should always have chicken soup, especially during the hot months, because we are always a little bit dehydrated, just so you know. But I understand what you mean. You want something that is an immune booster, but that is also refreshing for the summer months. So that's why I'm showing you how to make this ginger drink. I first had this drink in San Francisco at a restaurant called Little Baobab in the Mission District, owned by Marco Sengor, who's a really dear friend of mine. The restaurant is not there anymore, but they had this really amazing ginger juice that they served on its own, virgin. They served it hot like a tea, which is super good for when you felt sick. And they also add some booze to it, and they made some really great cocktails. So I'm gonna show you my version, and I think you're gonna be pretty satisfied. Here's our list of ingredients. Ginger, your favorite type of sweetener. I'm gonna be using agave, pineapple juice, and lemons. We're gonna cut our ginger into manageable pieces because we're gonna put it into our blender or food processor. With some water. And then we're going to blend until we get a paste. Take your blended ginger and you're gonna put it into your, what is this, a sieve? Or this is a mesh? I don't know. It's not mesh. Anyway, we're gonna put it into there. I'm sorry, I can't remember what that's called. And I'm just gonna like just squeeze it with my hand and just get all that juice out. And this is gonna be super, super strong, guys. Like, I'm smelling it and it's already like kind of burning my nose. Oh, a strainer, duh, it's a strainer. So this is what we have. And actually, I'm going to give it a taste because I want to tell you how strong it is. You know, it's just like liquid, right? Whoa. Whoa, it's really strong. So it doesn't look like a lot, but it's really strong and a little bit goes a long way. So with this base, you can add water and honey and lemon. Flavor it the way you want to, heat it up, and that makes for an amazing ginger tea for when you're sick. But what I'm going to show you is something different. So I'm going to add some pineapple juice to add a little bit of sweetness. So that's 24 ounces. And we're going to have to add some water as well to dilute this. I don't even know if it needs that much water. Actually, it could just be like some ice cubes and you're ready to go. I'm going to add a little bit of agave syrup. Some people just use like regular honey. Regular sugar. That's fine. It's whatever sweetener you like to use. You might even like not want to add sweetener because the pineapple juice is pretty sweet on its own. You mix that up. Are you kidding me right now? Excuse me. Baby.
What's up?
I'm recording an episode.
Oh, you're working?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I'm going to add a little bit of lemon. You always want to add some kind of acid to your drink because it just balances everything out. I'm going to keep this pretty spicy because I like it like that. I'm going to use my little lemon press so that I don't get any seeds in there. And I feel like it's going to be great. You know, I've seen some recipes where they add mint. I've seen some where they add like a little bit of vanilla, like a little dash. Oh, and I've also seen some recipes where they add like that orange water. And that sounds really good. I'm not going to do that here because I've never tasted it, so I don't want to, you know, show you something that I've never done, I've never tasted before. But, you know, just some options for you to try at home, to play with while we're stuck at home. This is really good. And ginger is so good for you. So you know what I'm going to do? Hello, Mr. Tito's. 2 ounces of vodka. And I'm going to make myself, I don't know, like a really healthy Moscow Mule. Does that make any sense? All right, well, that's it. Thank you for watching Cynthia's Pandemic Kitchen. I hope you enjoyed today's recipes. And thank you so much for those of you who have reached out and sent me comments and emails. Maria Pera Maure, I hear you about Tres Leches cake. I am going to be working on that episode for you. Arlene Chico Lugo, I also got your suggestion, and a lot of you really seem to have liked the cocktail episode, so I am considering doing a part 2. So if there's anything that you want to know, let me know and I'll try to get it in there.
Okay, guys, well, stay safe, stay healthy, and if you must go outside, please, please, please wear a mask. Remember to wash your hands and take your vitamins. All right, take care. Peace.